If you just now tuning in, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell. GMS fam, the green room. Let's talk about it. Hey, yo, GMS fam, the green room. What's going on? Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to the GMS show, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all who has pulled up expeditiously today in the chat. Make sure that when you come in here, pause, hit that like button, man. Hit the subscribe if you haven't, man. Share this live right now on all your socials, wherever you got them, man. Whether you on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Threads, Tinder, wherever you got, let these people know where to pull up to, man. GMS fam, the green room. You know we start out every show with peace, love, positive energy, good vibes, passing it forward, hoping that you pass it along as well. Make sure you tap in that live chat. Let me know where you are tuning in from. I see you. Justin Furlow is in the building. Glittery Bubbles is here. Marquise X is here. Ronnie Forrest, Zane Vicious, Glittery Bubbles. I said it once more. CT Grits and Gravy. What's going on, y'all, man? I'm glad y'all pulled up. We have a lot to discuss today, man, and I'm telling you, you don't want to miss any of this. Today, I got to speak my mind. I feel like I've become some sort of a psychic, if you will. You know, I guess I was blessed to have the ability to see things, you know, foresight, as some like to say, you know. And really, there is no magical power behind that. There's no majestic thing about it. It's just I observe, I watch how people act, I see how people move, I hear what people say, and I just kind of give my opinion about it. Now, a lot of people may call it hating. Here we are again. Jaquan got to sit up here and tell y'all about him not being a hater. Fuck that. It's not about that. I don't give a damn about y'all think I'm a hater. I'm going to talk my shit today because I see it, and I'm constantly talking about the fact that this shit be happening, and these people believe in what this man be saying and talking about. He be standing on X, Y, and Z. And once again, we have watched this man backpedal, tuck his tail, cower in the corner when it comes to him unprovoked. This is unprovoked. When he decides to go at people unprovoked and then people respond, now all of a sudden it's a different thing. Now, before I start this, I just want to say one thing that I called that I didn't mention on last episode. I didn't call this on the last episode, but I seem to recall Corey said that he ran into Earthquake's son. Now, we all know what Corey has had to say about Earthquake. We all seen him say that it's up to Earthquake basically to reach out and to give his apologies and to take accountability for what he did wrong. You know, eating chicken wings in his green room, locking his people out and doing bumps, so to speak, allegedly. All these things, calling them gay cakes, all types of stuff that Corey said. And then as soon as he ran into his son, it was, oh, it's all love and it's all this and it's all that. Hey, tell your dad it's all love. But see, I told y'all that shit was fake. I told y'all he tucked his tail then. It wasn't genuine. It never is genuine. It's just somebody that is in the moment. They tuck their tail and don't really know how to stand on shit. And just, they the type of people that talk behind the screen. And I said this, I'm like, watch, the energy ain't gonna change. It's not like him and Earthquake finna be cool now. Corey gonna say something else about Earthquake down the line. Watch. What happened on last episode? He got mad, or maybe it was an episode before that. I don't know. But either way, he got mad that Earthquake talked about how people can't, or how people could talk, got to talk behind the scenes and handle their stuff privately. And, you know, if you got a problem with somebody, you're going to call somebody. Corey went off on him again because he said, well, why didn't you call me? Now, it's crazy because it's not that he's not valid and feeling that way, because it is hypocritical. If there's a problem, you feel like there's a problem, and you're saying that when something occurs that you will talk to somebody behind the scenes, but yet you haven't talked to Corey, well, that is hypocritical. But you can't say it's all love one week and then next week or a couple weeks later start talking shit again. It makes you look hypocritical, and it makes you not look genuine, and it makes you look like you don't stand on nothing. Now here we are, fast forwarding to the topic of Shannon Sharpe. Now I'm bringing this video up for a reason, because it always, like I said, gets masked behind jokes and the fact that he's a comedian, which is why I tell people, man, especially the people that take his word for law. You hear him say something, you be like, oh man, Corey's saying some real shit. But then how much of it is real shit? How much of it is just him putting up a front for the cameras? How much of it is him masking what he's feeling with jokes? Now, I'm going to play this video first, and y'all let me know if this is Corey telling jokes or if this is how he really feels about Shannon Sharpe. This was a couple weeks ago on the 5150 show. Check this out.
I think he said something about he didn't have the best comics on there. If that's what Shannon Sharpe said, you say you had the best comics on there? Two of the comics you had on there say Corey Holcomb in their top 5. I think the reason Shannon Sharpe is hands off with Corey Holcomb, because we joke about, nigga, you came to the Laker game with a motherfucker named Dick Pritt. He's at the Laker game with a motherfucker named Dick Pritt. Is that his name?
I don't know his name, but definitely ass get wet when they hear deep voices.
You know the main reason why Corey Holcomb ain't no mega mother star? Because Black Hollywood don't want me to see they boyfriends. It ain't the industry. The industry will allow Corey Holcomb, if I shut the up and put my head down and be on TV like this, cock-a-doodle-doo.
Now, interesting enough that he said this, and you could be like, yeah, you know, maybe Corey was joking. Maybe Corey was just being on some, oh, I'm poking fun at him because he hasn't reached out to me to be on this show. Maybe. Now, let me just tell you this. It's interesting because this clip made its rounds. It didn't go super viral, but it made its rounds on social media. And the next week, Corey had an opportunity to go back on his show and be like, hey man, y'all blowing this all out of proportion. It ain't what you see. It ain't what it seems. I'm a comedian. I'll be joking around. I'll be poking fun at people. You know what I'm saying? But I really got a lot of respect for Shannon Sharpe. Right? That's something that somebody who wasn't trying to be malicious or wasn't trying to be evil or try to really talk shit about somebody or paint somebody in a certain light, that's something that they would have did the next week, right? Well, the next week, Corey decided to say this about Shannon Sharpe.
And everybody said the Cat Williams video, I mean, it was a lot of people talking about the Cat Williams video was bad news. Motherfuckers getting bold now. Motherfuckers ain't yucking with y'all ass. Only one yucking is Shay Shay. Shay Shay, oh, Taylor Swift running circles around Beyonce. Where that come from? Why you had to say that? Your boss made you say that, didn't he?
Oh, that's disappointing. I didn't know he said that.
Your
I don't
boss.
Like
B-O-T-H-S. Both made you say that. You used to speak up for the brothers and sisters, Shay Shay, but now I see what you're doing. You got a lot of fruit booties that came on your podcast, boy. A lot of them.
And leave it to Corey. Leave it to Corey to know who the fruit booties are. Leave it to a nigga that claims straightness and alpha male characteristics. Leave it to him to know exactly who the gay people are, right? Like, I'm straight, but I can't pinpoint unless it's super obvious who a gay nigga is, because I'm not looking that hard for one and other niggas. And for two, I don't give a damn what you doing, because I'm not doing it. As long as you keep that shit over there, what the fuck do I care for? But see, we'll get to more of that later, because we got some other things to discuss about this matter. But let's stay on this Shannon Sharpe topic.
Yeah, a lot of fruit booties came on your podcast. That's gonna come out soon through 5150. Ain't no coincidence you have a lot of fruit booties you interview. Who you think, dog, the streets' eyes is wide open, man. I'm telling you, you ain't fooling nobody. Shay Shay. Skip. Up there with smiling and yucking up with Stephen A. Smith. That's gonna go bad one day. Because Stephen A. Smith a fuck nigga. Stephen A. Smith, the one who told people you got fired from FS1. Didn't nobody know that? Didn't nobody know you got fired? Stephen A. Smith put that out there, but every day you got to be like, yeah, Stephen, you going through a change. You better go ahead and tell the truth about who you are, Club Shay Shay. Let it be known. I bet you wouldn't answer this question. Have you ever had sex with a man? You know what he gonna say? What do you call sex?
You are so
That's what they gonna say.
Before I finish this video, before I finish this clip, I want to ask y'all, and just a simple yes or no in the chat. If there was somebody else in the industry, anybody else, don't matter who it is, anybody, well, I guess except Kevin Hart and Nick Cannon, maybe Flame, but if there was anybody else who said this, what Corey was saying about Shannon, about Corey, do you think he would take it as them just joking around or just poking fun, or that they weren't being serious? And what do you think he would say? How do you think he would interpret that if somebody was saying those exact things he was saying about Shannon about him? Do you think he would call them a hater? Yes or no? Do you think he'll call him a hater, or you think he'll call him anything negative? Yes or no?
But I thought since he's off that network, you think now though he's bending because of well, not literally.
Boy,
but,
did you see them ball huggers he had on in front of Cat? He was like, so look here, Cat.
but do you think it's because of like the companies he has?
That's probably what Cat was like. This a virgin asshole over here, nigga.
Sponsoring him because he's not on the network now. So why would he be?
What do you mean? No, he's getting money from Apple. I don't
That's
understand.
what I just said. The sponsors, so it is because of the
Right.
people
So
that are
what?
backing him.
You think Apple finna let him speak the way he? Apple has
didn't
him
know that.
under
Wow.
control. They let him have the comics come on because comics making him
He can't
making
talk.
him famous.
He can't talk about oranges on the show. Flying the apple. No.
He can't talk about oranges.
I'm
I don't think he can
just
say
kidding.
oranges.
No.
What you trying to say? I can't say orange. Say it again. Orange.
Oranges.
Right. You can't say oranges, Shannon. I bet you can't say oranges. Oh. He got something wrong. He got
See, now that's a joke. That's a funny joke.
impediment that he made the best out of. I'm just putting you out there, Club Shay Shay. We know why it's Shay Shay.
Dang it, that's
Corey Holcomb in the house.
still a good.
This nigga speaking in third person. Corey Holcomb in the house. This nigga has an identity crisis. just a small one. But anyway, I see what y'all saying. You saying he would be pissed. Yeah, he wouldn't take it as a joke. I see. Yes, he would call him a hater. Yes, he would go at them. On site would be a adjective I'd use. Yeah, like this would be automatic for Corey to go at somebody and talk about things that they said. You don't even got to say nothing that severe anyway. You can just say something objective. You can just disagree with the nigga and he start calling you a hoe ass nigga, a hater, a this and that, clout chaser, all types of shit. But when he do it, it's considered being a real nigga. That's very interesting. Now, you see these two clips of him talking about Shannon, and you got to ask yourself, man, why does he not like Shannon so much? Is it because Shannon won't allow him on his platform? Is it because Shannon hasn't acknowledged Corey? What is it? What is it? Is Corey really that bothered by somebody who doesn't just come out to the public as gay, that he just wants to put them out for them? Is that what it is? Like, that's the part I don't understand. Why are you coming out for people? Can anybody answer that? Why does Corey Holcomb come out for other people? What is he accomplishing with that? What is, and then on top of that, to think that you just are such a truth teller to the point where you feel like you can't be in rooms with certain people because of what you've said about LGBTQ. I don't think those people really worried about what you say. They just probably don't fuck with you because you burn way too many bridges. And that's probably just the truth of it all. You probably burn way too many bridges with certain people. And now nobody wants to work with you. And it's interesting because we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. I've said this plenty of times before because Corey plays the perception that he is the real guy. He's this and that. He wants the public, the people in the streets, not the mainstream fans, not the fair weather fans. He has a cult fan base for a reason because he caters to a certain demographic. Although it may look on the outside and sound on the outside that he wants to, be for the streets and be independent and he's his own man and he's not looking for Hollywood acceptance, you can see that those are things that he wants. You can see that he has regretted some of the decisions that he's made in his career to try to get to another level, because it doesn't always have to be some gay shit. Or it doesn't have to be him because somebody else made a suggestion or try to see if they can make a difference in this area, or somebody else speaking up and trying to come up with an idea other than him doesn't mean they try to control you. Maybe some people do want to have the best for you or have or want to see the best in you. And I say that for a reason, because we're going to get to what he had to say about Kevin Hart. I know we're on Shannon Sharpe, but the pleas that he was copping for Kevin Hart when it came to wearing a dress and the thing and the whole Monique thing where he said that she was wrong for going at Kevin. When I break this down, when it comes to Kevin Hart, y'all gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. But before we get there, we're gonna play what Shannon had to say about Corey. He didn't even want to say Corey's name. He didn't even want to acknowledge him as Corey Holcomb. He just wanted to make it known that he knew what was being said about him by Corey. Listen to this.
What I'm starting to see is that in our community, anytime a black starts to get money, he has.
Appreciate you, Theo Coop. We got the Do Better podcast in the building. He said, GMS show, congrats on the 50K. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all for the 50K subs. I'm doing something special for that. I'm going to make an announcement soon. I'm going to make sure I let y'all know it's going to be some money involved. Somebody is going to get a cash app at some point. Once I put that up, y'all make sure y'all watch for that. But anyway, back to the show. Appreciate you, Theo.
Had to have sold out the community to get it. Now, I want somebody in the chat, and I want somebody to tell me how I sold out the community. Second of all, another time, anytime, a lot of times, not all, a black start to become a little successful, start to make a little paper, the first thing we say, oh, that ain't gay. Because they were, and like what they try to do is call into question, because in our community, even though they say somebody might say it, it's still kind of frowned upon. And it's frowned upon in a lot of communities. Right. Still, nobody's told me how I sold out my community. Nobody, okay, where's your proof? There's this one guy. He wants to come on my show, but I don't have any respect for him. And I don't think he's funny.
Ooh.
Who that? So
he said he ain't got no respect for you. No respect. Not even respect. He can't even. Come on, let's keep going.
So I don't really pay any attention to him. And he keeps it going. Who that? Your chat knows who he is. Like I said, there's another guy, he been going back and forth. But see, here's the thing. And as you know,
See, we can't see what I mean. You got somebody else.
but
doing
no.
jab too,
But
see?
here's the thing. He won't.
We got to make an example out
I
of
ain't gonna make no
somebody.
example.
I don't know who.
My example is when
Yeah, we
somebody
do.
cut this big ass
What?
check. But I just want to know why in the community, if a black starts to
Uh-oh.
ascend, not all, automatically assume that we sold out. So what? When Colin Kaepernick did what he did, who was on TV standing up trumpeting the cause? When George Floyd, who was pounding the table? Even though none of the clips of what I said about Cap was getting to YouTube. Me.
Now, shout out to Chig Smooth. He caught that. I didn't even catch it either. Theo said he didn't hear that. I didn't hear it. I saw Chig's posted. Chig Smooth is on it, man. That's one person who I got a lot of respect for, and I look after into this whole YouTube media space game. He's very dope at what he does. Chiggs found this, and he realized who he was talking about, because I didn't even watch the whole clip of his Nightcap show, but it was very clear that he was talking about Corey Holcomb. It's very, very, very clear that he was talking about Corey. There's not too many people who was hammering down the point that they felt that Shannon Sharpe was gay, and there's not too many people whose clips were going viral at all besides Corey about him talking about Shannon Sharpe being gay. The only other person was Mike Epps, and that was recently, and he called him out separately. We all saw what happened with that. He said he was going to go see him, and I think that's what scared Corey off. I think that's what intimidated Corey when he realized that Shannon Sharpe wasn't about to be the person to tuck his tail. As a matter of fact, Shannon Sharpe was the type to say, I'm going to see you eventually. And when I see you, we going to have to handle shit like a man. Since y'all want to test a nigga manhood, I mean, how many men in the chat right now, if somebody tests your manhood, where would you take it? What, y'all gonna have a war of words? Or you gonna be like, all right, nigga, we gonna see. If I'm soft, if I'm a fruit booty, if I'm part of Backdooria community, all right, come test that then. Come see if you can actually say that shit to my face. And Shannon's right. A lot of these people don't say shit to people's face because when they see them, they hold up a piece of chicken and smile uncontrollably. Mouth wide open, just with a chicken in his hand. And you see what he was just saying about Stephen A. Smith when it came to Shannon Sharpe. He still got all this heat for Stephen A. Smith. But when Stephen A. Smith show up in person, it's all chicken and smiles. Now, Shannon said this, and now we fast forward to this moment right here. Last night, Corey decided to go into his 5150 show and started out like this.
Please, Shannon, don't beat me up. No, I was just tripping. These was all jokes. I don't want to get smashed up, please.
I'm gonna help you, Shannon. Someone got to put the oil on him.
I ain't playing with that mofo. Let me tell you something. Don't lie on me. I DM up in you.
Uh-oh.
I mean, whatever. The 5150 show has gone too far again.
No, you have. No. Let's get that straight.
Oh, that's right.
Corey is 50-something years old. If you don't realize when you're going too far, man, that's a mental imbalance. As a grown man, you should understand boundaries in certain ways when you talk about things. Like, of course, if you're a comedian and you edgy comedian and you tip the line and you joke about people, there's a difference between joking and being malicious. That's what David Lucas is dealing with right now. I saw a bunch of people in this chat last night talking about, yeah, bring up David Lucas. I don't think he did because I ain't watched the whole thing. But I doubt that he will because what could he really say when he tips the line a lot? Maybe, I know he's a little bit hypocritical, but what could he say about David Lucas in that moment?
He like, shit, don't beat me up, Shannon. Well, you want to get beat up, just not like that.
Exactly.
Call it a pollen highlighter hat. Goddamn.
Yeah, what up?
My nigga got on an Andre 3000 hat.
5150 in the house.
Nigga stole that hat from Erykah Badu's closet and shit.
Talking this shit about my mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Shannon Sharpe is the stand-up dude. There is so much evidence of him speaking up for his people with those cameras on him. Don't ever think I don't think Shannon Sharpe is a stand-up dude. I saw what happened with him and Mike Epps.
Yeah.
I really don't think Mike Epps thought that it would go that far.
Right.
That's why he was like, everybody be talking shit about you. Him and Mike Epps have allegedly done things to try and shut that shit down, fix it. I think Mike Epps gonna wind up getting a special. Wind up getting on Club Shay Shay. Because we know Mike Epps wanted to be on Club Shay Shay ever since that cat shit.
That's what initiated it, right? Like, that's what happened in the beginning is what he made that comment and somebody leaked it or what have you. So
Let's get
Mike
past
Epps
the backpedaling. Let's get right to the
the
Oh,
worldwide
apology.
leader in sports.
But he doesn't talk that mess there, so you're saying it's gonna.
Thanks, $4.99. He's fur from what we talking about. It ain't like he said, motherfucker, I ain't no motherfucking man who
No, but did
sleep
he say
with
something
men.
about
You ain't
lies?
said that.
No, but he said something about lies, right? It's all lies or something. What did he say? What was the exact words he used?
Why does Corey want people to confirm that for him? Like, that's a personal thing. I want y'all to realize that. I want y'all to get away from Corey just wants to expose niggas and have them out in the open, and just realize when somebody wants something for themselves. It's a personal thing. You have to now ask yourself, why does Corey want people to confirm to him that they're gay? Why does he need that confirmation? What is he trying to learn? What is he trying to do with that information?
I'm not sure. I
Let
don't
me
know.
see verbatim. I could have swore he said
You
it's
get it
all
together.
lies or whatever. Okay.
The man ain't said, I don't sleep with men, homie. You ain't said that. You talked around that. Shannon, if you are a man who messes with men, I still love you, brother. I can't drive you to the store,
Oh, stop.
but
Yes, you could.
I still love you, brother.
You could zip up a dress for Flame, but you can't drive Shannon Sharpe to the stove who can't confirm or deny that he's gay? Stop it. Stop it.
still a black man. We all part of the
And I
talk.
get it. I know. Y'all probably like, well, he's just joking. You see, he telling jokes. No, man, it's past the jokes now because Shannon feels like this nigga is coming for his manhood. He feels like he's being disrespected. And this is how Corey is trying to address this situation.
Oh, you can't come watch the game at a nigga crib. But
Yes, you can.
look at Darlene. Shannon, will you please come on the 5150 show and smash Darlene?
Ah!
Please. I want that to happen. Darlene need that lick. I know you're gonna do it right. You're gonna take her out and show us some stuff.
But see, Shannon don't lick no coochie. Now Shannon ain't gonna lick no coochie. He gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it. You see what Shannon did when he talked? I don't know if anybody caught that, but Ocho Cinco was talking about him eating Skittles and basically eating. He said, I don't eat, and I don't kiss, I don't lick, I don't do nothing. Shannon, you just exposed yourself. He DJ Khaled himself. Shannon Sharpe ain't got no wife. He don't eat no coochie or no booty. He got a $350,000 Pomeranian. Of course, I see why niggas be talking about this nigga zesty and this nigga might be gay. But it is not confirmed yet. All right? And there's a difference. There's a difference in how people come for him, all right? There's a difference.
I don't even need to go out.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Darlene says she don't need to go out. She's serving it up.
No.
Do we gotta wear
I'm not
rubber?
doing- Stop, Corey. Oh my
You
God.
seen that nigga he be at the Lakers game with? You should make him wear rubber.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
stop.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the dookie pussy. Anyway, hey, this is what I'm saying.
Here comes the apology.
I don't see how we could ever stop joking about what it is, but I will do what I have to do to respect the brother. I don't want the brother to think I hate him. I don't.
It's just jokes, like you said.
I'm a silly motherfucker. Let me cool out.
Yeah.
Let me try to get it together.
Copping,
But
please.
Mike Epps was funny with that shit he said.
Oh my God! What did he say about
Even
Ocho? When
he said Ocho,
needs to
the
get
milk
some
dud
ice.
head, no eyebrow having ass. And then he still said it. He said, "But Shannon, you was looking kind of zesty up there. Look." And what Mike Epps said on stage was funny. Now he admitted it wasn't accurate. Mike Epps DM'd Shay Shay. Who wouldn't want to be on Shay Shay with the type of action Shay Shay getting? Shay Shay Club, Shay Shay can be the standard. Cause you can get loose on that motherfucker. Hey,
Pause. Corey was saying a lot of zesty shit in particular with this subject of Shannon Sharpe. He just kept saying a lot of zesty shit, and I don't think he caught it. There was a lot of pause moments in between what Corey was saying with Shannon. Let me read some of y'all comments. I say King Lukey says, I don't care if y'all gay or not. It's not my business. I would know if they try to bust moves on me, though. Pause. Pause. The Do Better podcast. Theo Coop said, I said that in the video I'm about to post in a minute, that him calling out Mike Epps wasn't about him lying to get on his podcast. He tired of motherfuckers calling him gay. Exactly. Anybody would be tired of that shit. Anybody, especially if, Shannon is somebody who plays by corporate rules. So you're not going to see him step out of his character too much or be too wild or say too much wild shit because he knows how to secure and protect his bag. So, of course, he's not going to go too deep, into, the gay allegations because he's not going to try to upset a community that could be beneficial to him later on down the road as far as like the support system fact of it. Like, I've seen it happen where a person have been accused of being gay or being too zesty and he try to come out and do too much like, nah, I ain't with none of that gay shit and none of that homo shit, and then the LGBTQ group gets offended by what he said, and now he's losing out on opportunities because now they think he's anti-LGBTQ. It's just a whole thing, man. Now, Shannon is very hip to that, which is why he doesn't try to go and try to respond to every gay rumor. But then when you have people like Corey Holcomb and people like Mike Epps who are putting this narrative out to the fucking public, well, then at some point you either going to address it or you're going to allow this narrative to build until it's the truth. And that's just how this happens. I was just saying the other day when somebody was like, I don't even know why Swizz Beatz is responding to the people talking about Usher and Alicia Keys. It's because when social media takes hold of a narrative, it becomes overpowering. And then it starts to become the truth when somebody doesn't address it. That's how messed up. And honestly, that is the mental illness behind a lot of people that have social media and run with narratives. Cannot run with narratives, especially if you haven't heard nothing from the horse's mouth or any party involved. If it was just a headline, if it was just somebody's random tweet, never take none of this shit as fact. It's crazy. I was just the other day, man, I was scrolling through Instagram and I seen Hollywood Unlocked posted about Kanye's wife Bianca and what she was wearing. And their caption was along the lines of, say something if you are in trouble. Please say something if you're in trouble. And they going off a narrative that this woman is being forced to do these things. Now, do I know if she's being forced or not? No. But the fact that there is a narrative out there that people are running with, I'm like, yo, first of all, this woman hasn't said shit about being forced to do anything or being made or that anything is against her will. She hasn't said anything. Y'all are running with a social media narrative. Until she says something, then y'all can run with it. And here go these brainwashed, mentally ill ass social media commenters, mad as hell because they want to believe and because they feel in their mind that it's a fact that this woman is being held against her will and doing things that she doesn't want to do because Kanye is some type of monster. And here I am being objective. But see, you can't be objective because if you're being objective nowadays, you're against what people are saying. And you're automatically for the other side of the narrative. When that's not the case. You're thinking objectively. What I'm saying is he either is or he isn't. We don't fucking know. But we have allowed people to get so deep into their illness. That's a mental illness to be matter of fact about something that you know for a fact you don't know about. Now let's get back to this apology. I know I was going on a little bit of a rant, but let's get back to the apologies. I want y'all to hear him apologize. This is the backtrack I'll be talking about.
Hey,
So it's
Shannon
okay to
Sharpe.
do that, to lie.
What? No,
For
I
him
ain't
to
saying it's
lie.
okay for nobody to lie.
I'm saying, but Mike Epps lied. And
Mike
said
Epps lied and admitted.
Uh-huh.
He said, nah, I did get in
Boy.
your DM because you brought my name up in front of Cat, but Cat didn't go there on him. And I'm glad Cat
Yeah.
didn't go there on him.
Because I don't even remember the name
At
being
one
mentioned.
time, Cat and Mike Epps wasn't seeing eye to eye. And the last thing I want is Cat and Mike Epps to go at it because I just don't want nothing to go bad.
Yeah, I think it's
I
all
don't
in
want
fun.
nothing to go bad with them.
I think it's all in fun now that he reached out. You know what I'm saying, like that.
Oh, somebody
Shannon.
said he did say, Shannon did say he not gay on the Nightcap podcast. Well, let me shut up then. He said it.
Mm-hmm. I could have swore I saw that. It was.
How about shutting up in the first place? Shutting up in the first place wouldn't put you in a situation to have to apologize for some shit that you said that was an assumption because you looked at a nigga and claimed he was gay. A lot of the times I think that niggas that hyper focus on other people being gay or trying to find out if they are just projecting and mirroring what it is that they want to do. Now, I'm not saying that Corey's gay, but I'm saying that a lot of people in this situation tend to end up having the actual fruit booty tendencies they think they see out of other people. I'm just saying. At Kelly said, Corey had to apologize for some reason, but kept throwing little shots just so he can act like he was not down with apologizing. Yes, because when you put up this front to the public that you are so down and that you stand on X, Y, and Z, then you can't look like you completely tucking your tail and hiding back and just folding to the nigga, even though a lot of people saw it that way regardless. There's still those fans out there that was like, nah, Corey keeping it real. Corey just being a stand-up man. He realized when he was wrong and he apologizing for it. It's like, nah, man, he shouldn't have said that shit in the first place. How many times are y'all going to have to bring yourself to that conclusion about this nigga? If you have to continue to bring yourself to the conclusion that a nigga got to continue to apologize for shit that he talking about and the shit that he claims he will stand on, then maybe you should start wondering if he actually stands on shit in the first place. Now let's hear this man apologize once again.
There's a recap that I saw too, like on that.
He need to
Right.
tell that stylist that he is fucking opening up doors. You making it seem like I'm gay out here just
Can
because
we-
I'm with you.
Can we get a little piece of? Let me get a little napkin
What you talking about, D?
about you
Hey,
stealing
boy, I got a
Shannon's,
scene
stealing Shannon's
when
karma.
Shannon was laughing with Cat. He said, look, it's some zesty shit going on. Now, I ain't trying to motherfucking be like talking crazy like that. Like if the man say he ain't gay, okay, he not gay then. Fuck it. We don't care. We love him anyway. Shannon Sharpe is necessary.
Good. So yeah, everybody's backing that up, saying that he did say.
Last week you said it was the people. The people made him do that. Now I want y'all to pay attention to that too, because we about to shift over to this Kevin Hart topic. Because what Corey sees in other people that have not helped him out or did nothing for him threw him a bone. See, I'm telling you right now, if we would have seen Corey on Club Shay Shay a couple months ago, you think he'd be calling Shannon gay or zesty or saying he got fruit booty tendencies or talking about his gay assistant at all? Yes or no, chat? Let me know.
He's not. That's what I could have swore I saw too. Okay.
Corey look like what I look like.
They said you look like you stole Shannon's gloss or the
I
chip.
got my lip gloss out. Hey, y'all, don't worry about what I got on. Shit. Nah, but yo, I'm just saying, man, I don't want nobody to get beat up. Shannon Sharpe, I know what happens when you big and strong over everybody like that. You got to try to be cool when you don't want to be cool. You want to slap the shit out of somebody. Only problem is when you slap the shit out of somebody, they neck break. You know what I'm saying?
And not even trying. He just seems
Right.
like that kind of. How big is he anyway?
Shannon a big dude.
But how big? I need to.
I bet he about 6'3".
Really?
Might be taller. He's no joke. I'm talking about as far as it go as a human specimen. He used to do that shit where he was all chiseled in
The real reason why Corey backed
the
down.
middle. I'm chiseled a little bit too in the middle. But
And it's okay to admit that. It's okay to admit that. It's okay to admit when you know you lose a fight to a nigga that's more in shape than you and probably more athletic and probably got more hands than you. It's okay, man. As a matter of fact, it's more human and more manly of you to say that, but also to be like, but I ain't gonna back down. If a nigga walked up on me and tried to throw hands, I'm not gonna cower and get on my knees and say, please don't hit me, nigga. We gonna have to start hitting each other till one of us get knocked the fuck out. I don't care how big you are, nigga. That's why I respect how Mike Epps handled the situation, because Mike said, nigga, number one, this is what I interpreted it as. He didn't say this directly, but this is what I interpreted. Mike said, for one, you're too goddamn big. I'm not finna get my ass knocked out on All-Star Weekend because you mad I called you zesty. Number two, nigga, I'm not fighting at this age. I'm shooting your big ass, motherfucker. Just like Uncle Elroy said it next Friday. If it was me, I would have shot his big ass. You should have left off of your motherfucking daddy, man. You should have listened to him, goddammit. Now, let's finish this up so we can get to this Kevin Hart topic.
I could do better. Look, the point I'm trying to make, Shannon, if I ever said something that went too far, I apologize, bro. I apologize. I don't want you to be all upset like that. I'm a silly motherfucker, and, you know, I want to talk about that.
It's frozen.
Next. I want to talk about how us comedians, we are all so damaged, but it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Now he wants to talk about being damaged, and these are the reasons why he goes at certain people the way that he does. To me, that's no excuse, because Corey doesn't give nobody else an excuse. You think he gave an excuse to his daughter? No. And I'm not saying he's wrong for that, but I'm just saying how the double standard or the hypocrisy of it all. Maybe his daughter is troubled. Maybe she's traumatized. Maybe she's got some mental things going on because y'all don't have the relationship that she wants, and she acts the way that she acts because of that. But automatically putting it on the mom and how the mom act, okay, that's cool. That's the easy way to go. That it's not like that doesn't happen. That's a real thing. Daughters definitely adapt due to what they see growing up. I'm not saying that don't happen, but I'm saying you give certain grace in certain moments, which is why when we talk about this Kevin Hart situation, people was like, man, they want me to bring up Kevin Hart and him wearing a dress on SNL. And y'all already know. I don't even know why people, that's how also delusional the 5150 chat is too, because y'all bringing up shit y'all know the answer to already. Y'all want him to talk about Kevin Hart. It's not going to happen. He will never shit on that man. And I've said this before, and I get it. It is crazy how he doesn't stand on it when it comes to Kevin Hart. But at the same time, I do understand his loyalty there because of how much Kevin Hart has helped him out. So it would look disingenuous for him to sit up there and talk crazy about a man who only lent his hand to him and lent the helping hand. It would sound crazy for Corey to go at a man who did that for him and never had nothing bad or no negative energy towards Corey, right? Now, in this conversation, I need y'all to pay attention to the certain things that he was using as excuses, because we're going to get to the bottom of that shit. We got to get to the bottom of that shit. Listen up.
I can't not say it. Monique, the sister Monique, in my opinion, threw Kevin Hart under the bus. I'm not going to talk freely. I'm going to try to catch my words when I speak, because I don't want to say a word that some people take
Keeps freezing.
offensively, like bitch and shit like that. I don't want to say that, so I'm gonna try to slow down. I'm not speaking with the best way I could speak because I'm slowing down, but I'm gonna just say it. Kevin Hart is selfless. Kevin Hart is a very generous person. And when somebody go on there that I know he was generous to and talk bad about him because he didn't do what they wanted him to do after they took from him, I don't like that. I don't like that. Monique said Kevin Hart gave her some money.
I caught that.
When their family needed it.
Yep.
Not shocking. If you know Kevin, that's what Kevin do. Kevin have to change his phone numbers because before he know it, His motherfuckers calling him, trying to get some up out of him because they know he generous. She said, we paid him back plus interest. Okay. That sound weird to me. We paid him back plus interest. Like, all right, I think you did him a favor, huh? Now, I'm not trying to shit on Monique. Okay. I'm just trying to, this is a teaching moment. This ain't me shitting on her. This is me trying to hope she see this and see how she, like, okay, look, Kevin Gaze.
He could hardly get it out because some of the things that she was saying, especially when it comes to the fact that, oh, he helped us out. Well, if you pay the motherfucker back plus interest, it don't matter what he did to help you. If you felt like you was slighted, you can speak up on it. See, that's the contradiction right there. Because in Hollywood, I know Corey wouldn't go for somebody being like, oh, I did this for you, so that means you can't do this or you can't say this about me, or try to hold you back from saying the real shit that you need to say just because they got money or because they got a certain status in the industry. Now, he's also going to explain about Kevin's manager and how Kevin's manager stopping communication between Kevin and Monique was the right thing to do, even though we know Corey's history with managers and them trying to take charge and them trying to make decisions for people when he feels like they shouldn't be making those decisions for the entertainer or the person they work for in the first place. We're gonna get to that in a minute. Just listen up.
Some money, you gave it back. You said Kevin told you he would help produce shit. See, Corey, you can't. You said Kevin Hart told you he would help produce things you're trying to do. Then all of a sudden, it didn't happen. This is what makes me mad. I say this to Monique and her husband, who seems to have her back and seems to try to guide her the right way. Because they be talking shit, how she called him daddy. I'm from the motherfucking streets. If you got a wild and untamed thing like Monique calling you daddy and taking care of you and putting you out there the way she doing it, he doing something.
He ain't got no problem with it.
You know, that's kind of weird because I seem to remember Corey having an issue with that in the past and making fun of that in the past, but now all of a sudden it's cool. And I think I know why. I mentioned this before. When Monique and her husband went live on IG, Corey Holcomb's name was brought up. They didn't stay too long on Corey. They just, the husband, Sidney Hicks, brought up Corey and talked about how he respected Corey for a certain reason, for whatever reason he respected Corey for, and he left it at that. Which is another reason why I feel like Corey didn't go too hard on Monique, because it would have looked crazy that they went out of their way to show him respect, and then he went on to go and diss them on his show just because she had a problem with Kevin Hart. Now let's keep it going, because I need y'all to see how he reacts to Kevin and his logic that he uses when it comes to Kevin, opposed to when it comes to other things when it results to Hollywood and people in certain positions in Hollywood. Because remember, this is from Corey's mouth. He says if you see a lot of these niggas in certain positions, they definitely was doing backdoor shit, backdooria shit. They definitely did some fruit booty activities. This is from his mouth. But when it comes to Kevin, let's see how he switches up his perspective.
I bet my life. They not finna let Monique and, God damn, what's the brother name?
Sydney.
They not finna let Monique and Sydney interfere with that man motherfucking career. They not finna let Corey Holcomb interfere with that man motherfucking career. That man is up there in Hollywood and paid the dues to get there.
The doo-doos or the dues?
Everybody want to talk shit about the Saturday Night Live shit. Yes, they got him.
They got him.
They got little bro.
What Joe Budden say? We got him. We got him.
He had to sacrifice to motherfucking get the shit now. Well,
Wow.
when motherfuckers fucked up, he can lend you some money.
Wow. He said, nah, it wasn't that he sold out. It wasn't that Kevin sold out. It wasn't that he did the fruit booty shit. It wasn't that he put on the dress because he's with Backdorian. No, it was that Kevin sacrificed. He made the sacrifice so that when niggas need something, Kevin can use his sacrificial funds to help them out in times of need. Come the fuck on, man. That's
And
so
thanks
crazy.
for paying back with a little interest. The fuck is y'all motherfuckers crazy? It be motherfuckers, why you don't talk about Kevin Hart? Well, now the streets know. What I look like selling my nigga out cause I don't talk to him no more? I can't talk to him. He got them people around him. I gotta let him rap. Me and Kevin used to get up, go 24-hour fitness, go hoop. I'll probably be in better shape if I was hanging with Kevin Hart. But they 86 that shit. And let me give you another motherfucking gem. This summer, I saw Kevin at his birthday celebration down there in Vegas.
The hug.
Where he took over the town.
He felt something with his
His
hug.
brother 40, Corey, what's up? I want you to come down here. We're going to ride up on Kevin. I know he'll be happy to see you.
See?
Man, I motherfucking went down there. Soon as I saw Kev, bam, it was the real hug that made everybody in the room look like, what the fuck is that? I know what it is, little bro. You don't even have to explain it to me.
Corey was hype. Corey walked in there and got a hug from Kevin and was like, yeah, he was looking at other people's reactions like, yeah, I'm cool with Kevin too, huh? You didn't think I was cool with Kevin? You don't think Kevin likes me? Kevin likes me. Look, he likes me. Did you see the hug he just gave? Do you see how tight he gripped my back? Kevin loves me, and I love this little nigga too. With his Andre 3000 flute edition hat on, man. If you don't get the fuck
Them motherfuckers got you doing what you got to do to keep doing what you doing. Keep doing your shit, little bro. I'm watching from the rafters. I'm like this. Go get it. Go get it. Monique,
Oh,
don't be
man.
talking shit about that nigga when you know that nigga got a heart of gold when it really boiled down to it. Is he fucked up? Yes. That nigga was finna kick through a hotel door to get my ass. When I scared him, I didn't scare him. He was walking through the hallway. I was like, we don't like your kind around here. But he thought I was a real hillbilly.
Right, I remember you said, yeah.
That nigga was trying to kick through that door. Kevin can snap. Kevin get this little punk ass nigga motherfucking persona. Man, look. That's the little homie, man. That little nigga opened doors for me out here in California. Just by Corey. I'm like, I'm good now. I got it. Thanks, bruh.
Yeah,
Nick Cannon too. Come on, Corey. Thank you. Yvette Lee Bowser. Ted and Ross. Y'all don't know who that is. They used to book the Tonight Show. Even though it was still a hookup, they still was like, oh, this guy's good. And they gave me opportunities. All y'all who gave me opportunities made it where I can motherfucking find a way now. I ain't gonna let no motherfucker talk shit about my little homie. He didn't fuck with you like that because them people who knew what would happen if he had you around him, 86 that shit.
Isn't it weird how he trusts in that, but then when it comes to them making other decisions, he don't trust it because they want to see him fail or they trying to take something from him? See, it's cool when it's Kevin Hart. It's cool when, like, he didn't see it through his own lens. He all of a sudden decided that he wanted to see it from the other perspective because of how he feels about Monique. So this is the stuff I'll be talking about. The managers in Hollywood and people making decisions for other people. See, this is why I speak on this. Because I'm one of the people that did believe in a lot of things that he was saying while watching the 5150 show as a fan and not somebody who was commenting on things that was happening. Then when I started to see the hypocrisy, I'm like, damn, this nigga keep backtracking. Damn, this nigga keep apologizing. Damn, this nigga why he keep doing that? Why you keep saying one thing over here and then the next you see it in a different perspective. It's crazy because the same things that you would call somebody a hater about or call somebody X, Y, and Z about, you would turn around and do it and mask it behind being a real nigga. It's just, it don't make sense to me. Now all of a sudden there's this trust in the managers and the people in Hollywood who say don't mess with that person because they try to do the same thing to you, which is unfair. It's unfair. There's so many opportunities that I know Corey missed because of what people have said about him or the perception that he has. There's a lot of roles that he probably could have killed in this entertainment space. But because of the things that he said and the perception that he gives off, because I can tell that he really wants the acceptance from Hollywood and the entertainment industry. I can tell. But because he has the love from the people and because he has a genuine and cult-like fan base that he has to cater to, he continues to put his foot in his mouth in certain instances that block him from certain opportunities that he could have. So this is why, to me, I say the certain things that I say because, like I said, I live in a world of common sense and logic. I'm not here to be somebody's super fan to the point I don't think for myself or I just follow them blindly like some people do when they hear what you're saying and they come quick to try to gargle a nigga's ball sack because they love his comedy without thinking logically about what somebody's saying. So we have a point now, and I'm gonna keep going a little bit before we switch gears. Listen to a little bit more how he goes down this rabbit hole of contradictions.
Them people who handle Kevin, no, you ain't gonna do nothing but crash and burn. That's why they stopped it. Stop acting like you don't know. Kevin Hart, solid. Kevin Hart, solid. Kevin Hart.
Hold up, one more thing. I see what Soda Slim said. He said kind of like Button. Let me say something. Button got his bag and got what his just due when he started doing this podcast. Corey is such a big entity out here with just his name alone in the 5150 show that there is a bag waiting for him right now on Kick or Rumble right now. I don't know if he's afraid to make the switch to think that nobody will go over there, but I'm telling you, if he started promoting it and started making it a thing where every episode and every week was promoting that he was on Rumble or Kick and that they gonna go live and he gonna be saying things that, you know, he don't say over there, premiering things that he can't premiere on YouTube or you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Come up with extra segments and doing the music shit without having YouTube try to copyright his shit. Do you know how many people would flood over there, and you know the type of bag he would get just based off his numbers that he does every week on YouTube? Trust me, I'm not a hater. I'm somebody that wants to see Corey do great. I want to see him get that bag. I want to see him excel further. The one thing I want to stop seeing is the complaints and the masking of, oh, I got to keep it real or stand on this, knowing damn well that you want to be in that realm. You want to have the mainstream bag. You want to have the mainstream notoriety. No, you don't. They get it. They get it by now. You done said it so much. All right. Ain't nobody going to come to you with no gay shit. I guarantee you there is nothing gay on the table when it comes to any contracts or anything that you sign, excuse me, dealing with Hollywood from this point on. You have to understand that now you have built your own platform that is so big of a platform that it does numbers anywhere because of you. What Shannon Sharpe was saying about Taylor Swift moved the needle more than Beyonce. Well, guess what? Corey Holcomb pushes the needle more than a lot of big comics, but for some reason hasn't made the jump to Rumble or Kick or, like Binky said, Patreon. Patreon is a big man. Man, do you know the type of bag this man is missing right now? I'm telling you. Mark my words once again. Here we go. Here's another foresight. Here's another foresight because I'm an A. If you want to grade me in foresight over the past 3 years, I'm at an A right now. I'm flying colors. I got a grade A. Here's another foresight for you. If Corey was to get an offer from Kicker Rumble and get the bag from them, or put the 5150 show on Patreon where they give exclusive content and other shit like that, once Corey start touching those different bags, you will see less of him talking shit about people. I'm telling you. That's a fact. It's a fact. But we'll see. We'll see. Now, we got to move forward because it's been a while since I've talked this long about the 5150 show. I'm going to move forward because we got to keep going with these topics, man. We got to keep going. And if y'all want to hear more about this, go to the 5150 show, watch the show. You'll hear more about it. Something else came up during this show that I want to bring up because Corey mentioned an interview that happened. He said that he saw Marcus on an interview with somebody from Texas or some shit like that. Marcus did an interview on the Tap In podcast, and the guy asked him about Corey and his obsession with the LGBTQ community and why he asked these questions or why he does what he does. And Corey didn't like that. Also, he didn't like how Marcus responded to the podcaster when it pertained to Corey. I think Corey felt like Marcus should have probably took up for him and more in a sense, but Marcus didn't know what to say because Marcus probably felt the same way as the guy who asked him this question. Listen up. This is a little low. The mic situation that this guy had Marcus on was super low, but all you need to do is hear his questioning and hear how Marcus responded. Listen to this.
I'm with Corey, man, but I just hate to see, because I love to watch the show just to see who all different people come on there, from Craig to who else is on there now, because a nigga be changing seats like
used to be
Zoe.
Used to be Nate.
Nate
Jackson.
Yeah, Nate came on there. I think a couple of times.
Grady.
Oh man, that hurt my heart when him and Grady fell out.
Yeah.
That hurt my heart. But to me, it seemed like Corey is obsessed with gay people, and I that's what it seemed like from my vantage point. And I'm like,
hey, listen,
why he so obsessed with? Listen, everybody in LA ain't gay.
Yeah.
Everybody in entertainment ain't gay. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, what is his obsession with trying to figure out who gay, who not? Like, why Corey give?
I don't know. I can't answer that for you.
I'd be like, Corey, goddamn.
Corey, he is very big on exposing.
Why though?
I don't know. That's a personal thing. I don't know. I can't explain that.
And
I don't give a fuck what a nigga do.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
As long as that nigga ain't, and I think he be saying like, you know, the undercover niggas, the DL niggas, and I guess you can see it from a perspective of you niggas coming in and y'all is infecting the community. You know what I'm saying? Y'all coming in
infecting the community
and polluting our community with the you know what I'm saying? And I'm guessing that's the perspective he see it. Like, let me expose these niggas so these niggas don't be, you know what I mean? So these hoes know that this nigga, you know, that's how he say these niggas, you know what I mean, out here for, you know what I mean? So I guess that's the only way I can see it, like, you know, to unveil the closet door.
No, listen, I don't doubt that people in LA is gay. Like, it's a whole Santa Monica area, West LA area of nothing but gay community. But my thing is, if for Corey, if he was so like, I hate these motherfuckers, these DL niggas, like, I would get out of LA. I would move. Like, I wouldn't even be in LA. And that's not to say that people in LA, especially like execs and people behind the scenes, like I got offered when they was
I don't know why that shit was so funny to me that he said that. He was like, nigga, if you don't like gay people so much, I would have left LA. Like you would have moved out of LA. Then you think about it, because then, people use the excuse, well, this is where I work, this is what I do, this is where the opportunities are at. But then you figure out how many people that are in Hollywood and work in Hollywood and are doing things involved with the entertainment business don't actually live out there. They live in other states and shit, other cities and shit. There's a reason why some of these people stay where they at. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But more people are seeing certain things and questioning certain things than just me. I'm not the only person that sees it. This is a clear thing. It's a clear debate. Like, why is it so important for him to be hyper focused on the LGBTQ community if he's not a part of it? And then you start to look at certain people around him too as well, who try to be on the same thing he is and try to spread the same narratives as Corey, but behind closed doors be doing LGBTQ activities and got caught doing LGBTQ activities, but won't cop to it, won't admit it, never will admit it. But we know it. We synced it. There's more to unveil. But anyway. Oh yeah, I saw niggas up, man. Niggas be doing some weird shit in the chat, man. I'm telling you, man. If you ever watch the chat on 5150 show, man, niggas be doing some weird shit in that chat, man. Just check for the moderators, man. Check what the moderators are saying in 5150 and see how they move, and you'll be like, man, what is wrong with these old niggas? Anyway, let's move forward, man. We gotta move forward. We gotta keep it pushing, man. Now, Monique, since she's been catching her rounds because of her Club Shay Shay interview, just like Cat Williams was, there is so many people responding to what is happening, and now we have trickled down to family members. Yes, Monique's son decided that he was going to chime in because he felt like he was slighted during the Club Shay Shay interview, where Monique said she was praying to have a reconciliation and have a relationship with her son. Well, Lil Mike Vick right here decided to go on TikTok and address that in pretty much full detail. Monique and her husband Sydney, of course, sat down side by side on Instagram Live to talk about it together as a family. But we'll get to that response in a second. You need to hear what this man had to say. Listen.
Hi, I am Shalon. I am a stand-up comedian, Monique's oldest son. I guess I felt the need to make this video to just provide some context into this false narrative about her praying to the universe in order to reconcile our relationship or whatever the hell it is. I wrote it all down so that way I don't go all over the place and get emotional or anything like that. So I'm gonna talk like I'm reading a script, but it's just gonna help me kind of stay together. But to address the Club Shay Shay interview that she did, where she states that she prays to the universe in regards to reconciling our relationship, as I stated, is odd. My mother and I both know that that is a very false narrative, and I would like to free her of having to continue telling that lie. Faith without work is dead, and neither one of us cares to put forth any effort to reconcile with the other. We are separate, as she put it, because she doesn't care to be my mother any more than I care to be her son. Neither one of us has had the desire to reach out to the other in a very long time, and I don't think that either of us anticipates that feeling ever returning. Speaking with my mother directly, in my experience, will either lead to some odd newfound moment of clarity in regards to how she was as my mother, or she retreats back to daddy to move forward with a conversation. And I'm tired of hearing my mother's truths. Newsflash, I'm not sure if people know, but standing in your truth doesn't make you noble. I'm not sure if people are aware of that. But responding this way, I feel as though it allows me to say my piece uninterrupted. To those wondering, well, why say something now? Call it a form of therapy for me, I suppose. But when her daddy had intentionally stated that they have 3 sons, but his wife is on the internet talking about the 4th son in a video that has millions of views. That rubbed me the wrong way. But anyway, to inform.
Hold up, young Michael Vick. How did that rub you the wrong way if you're sitting here on video talking about how you have no desire to have a relationship or reconcile any type of relationship with your mom? At that point, if you have no desires and she's talking about it, they're talking about they have 3 sons when you know there's 4 because you're the 4th. Why did that rub you the wrong way, sir? Also, what doesn't make sense is that if you have no desire to have a relationship with your mother, why are you on TikTok talking about it? What clarity needs to be made in the situation where you don't want anything to do with a person at all? Interesting.
A child that you are not interested in being a mother at a time when that kid is the only kid that has the potential to lead a child to believe that you are not interested in them specifically. But to take it a step further, you also admit, my mother had also admitted to me that she didn't do the best job that she could do, which would also make one begin to question, you know, all of your past decisions and prior emotional interactions. But to be completely honest and fair, you know, those were things that I was willing to get over. You know, nobody's perfect, we're all human, but my mother showed a clear lack of humility, compassion, and consideration when taking any level of accountability for those things. My mother does a fantastic job of acknowledging a lot of things, but she doesn't take accountability very well, and anything that she may take true accountability for, it's only at her convenience, in my experience. But if I had to guess, though, her interest in being a mother probably started around the time that she married her daddy and had his children.
Yeah, this nigga's hurt. I mean, you probably would in his situation. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Maybe he does long for a relationship with his mom, but now he internalizes it as, well, I don't want to mess with her. She has another family that she's dealing with. I don't want anything to do with that. I'm going to have to go my own way, but I'm going to speak my truth just like she speaks her truth. At the same time, you can't talk about how you don't care to have a relationship with somebody, sit here and write a whole novel and go on TikTok and release a damn near 10-minute fucking video talking about this shit. You're hurt, man. And just say you're hurt and just say you do want a relationship with your mother. As a matter of fact, not only do you want a relationship with your mother, you also wanted to ride the wave of your mother's clout, because where is this conversation? Where is this video before Club Shay Shay even happens? Did this man say he's a comedian? So you got to be in the public eye, right? Yeah, his ticket sales are going to go up a little bit. They're going to find out where he's performing at. He's going to get some bookings because they know now, oh, this is Monique's son and he has some things to say. Let's try to get this guy some quick dollars, some quick clout for a little bit. That's just really what it is, man. That's really what it is. And he's using actual trauma and things that he went through in his life to get what he needs out of his career. I don't put shit past nobody. Now here's Monique and her husband Sydney, milk dud head ass nigga. That nigga, he looked like one of the Raisinets that was in the Raisinette commercial. Them niggas, you remember the Raisinette commercials, the Raisins playing the guitar and other dude was singing the blues and playing the drums, all those, you know what I'm talking about. This nigga look like a sophisticated fish. We have Monique and Sydney Hicks here, and they're going to respond to her son, Shalon, calling her out. Listen to what they had to say.
There was Instagram that was put up, or I guess?
It was TikTok, baby.
TikTok that was put up by
my son, my oldest son, Shalon. And this is what I want to say to this. There's some people that are saying, oh, you should be ashamed of your mothering skills. You should be ashamed of yourself. This is what I'll say. Let's let it play out. Because the same ones that said to me, I was crazy, I was deranged, we watched it play out. So just like with my son, we'll watch this play out. And I do want to address this though, Shalon. When you say her daddy, then that's when mommy gonna say stop playing, because you know this has been Uncle Sid your whole life. Uncle Sid knew you before you knew you. So for you to say her 3 sons, yes, you're absolutely right. He has 3 sons. He can't claim you as his son because he's always been Uncle Sid, and he knows your daddy very well.
And love that brother. And the irony of all of this is not what is said, but what's left off.
Yes.
See, you're leaving off the fact that the last time we laid eyes on you, your mother got you everything you needed for the newborn baby about 3 years ago. You're forgetting about how
Here go that passive aggressive nigga. You're broke as shit. That's what this
from
is.
Georgia am talking you through getting your car after we gave you the half of the down payment for it, and you were 31 years of age, 32 years of age at that point, and I'm negotiating the deal with
He made sure to tell his age. That's that passive aggressive shit.
the dealer for you as you sit there, and you have the vehicle you're driving right now because of your mother. These are the things that you're leaving out when you're expressing what you're expressing in reference to your mother. You're not expressing the relationship that you have with your father, where you spoke ill to him, not to mention spoke ill to your mother, but somehow your mother and father and I all have a loving relationship and communicate back and forth because of the love that we have for you. The one thing these individuals, and to the individuals out here that oftentimes speak after they've heard one side of the story, there's an old saying, believe half of what you see and none of what it is that you hear. Please don't take our word for it, but what we will convey is this. Those who are parents and have raised their parents up to being adults.
The children. Raise their children up to being adults.
Right on. Those who are parents that raise their children into adulthood know that there comes a time and a place in which they determine their own decisions, their own path. You can have multiple children that are raised in one house, but they act and they take on different things.
Interesting. Very interesting. I get his perspective and I get where he's coming from. He's coming from the thing of, nigga, we helped you when you ain't have it, but now you sitting here talking about we ain't shit. How dare you? I get it. I understand. I know some people that feel this way. I get it. Now, right after that happened, Monique decided to release some text messages between her and her oldest son, Shalon. She wrote the caption on Instagram. She said, hey, my sweet babies, here we go with the other passive aggressive shit. She'll put sweet babies and all that extra shit to try to mask the fact that she really trying to, get disrespectful with a nigga and expose nigga. She said, hey, my sweet babies, here are the receipts from a mother who allegedly does not love her son. We are sharing this for you, Shalon, and the community. Some will completely get it. Others won't. We love us for real. So the green text, of course, for those that may have Android, green text are the ones from Monique, and the gray text are the ones from Shalon, her oldest son. They read, okay, baby. This is back in December 5th, 2020. She said, hey, baby, just checking in on you. Then December 23rd on 2020, she texted him and said, hey, baby, just checking in on you. He said nothing. January 15th came 2021. He said, hey, man, good morning. She said, hey, baby, did you mean to send this to me? LOL, man, heart. He said, hey, ma, good morning. My phone auto-corrected ma and put man, LOL. She said, LOL, that damn autocorrect. No text back that January 15th. January 25th comes, he sends a picture of something. She sent him back a text, said, hey, now I see you. And then she sent him another text on February 2nd of 2021 where she said, hey, baby, you good? I will call you tomorrow. I am good. I'm going to bed. LOL, your mama getting older. He said, LOL, love y'all. She texted him again on February 8th. She said, hey, sweetness, I'll hit you later tonight. He said, okay. I'm guessing he called her. February 12th comes around. She said, hey, baby. Well, she said, hey, baby, sorry I missed your call. Can we talk tomorrow? Call me when you go on break if you can. Love you. Then she went on to get a text message of a picture of him looking up into the sky. And it's kind of, I'm not even going to say it because then I'd sound like Corey. She texted back. She said, yes, you look so handsome. To which she then sent him another text that same year on March 17th saying, you better say that shit. Let me know when your break starts. Then we have more text messages to come down the line here where she repeatedly texts him again, where she's checking in on him. She says, how are you? He responds, I'm okay. Been overwhelmed these past couple days working through it by talking with Nicole. This hasn't been the best sales week so far, and I've been feeling more anxious about it than usual. Nicole has been helping me chill out, though sometimes she's the reason for the stress, LOL. She said, hey, my baby, let's talk when you get off. He said, can I call you in 30 minutes? She said, hey, baby, can you give me an hour? He said, that's cool. They go back and forth once again. Seeing the text messages where he says, my appointment with the DMV is on May 7th, so I can start this process for my license. I have 3 derogatory strikes on my credit. I will clear up 2 of them at the end of this week. Just telling you my to-do list. Now, as you can see, she seems like the type of mother who reaches out to her son. Although these are back in 2021, 2020, of course, I don't see anything from 2022, 2023, or even this year in 2024. But nonetheless, these are messages that show that she has tried to contact him and tried to maintain a relationship between the two. Now, since we have jumped into the text message realm, it's going to be interesting to see what those bad conversations look like, because people love to show the only good moments, but when somebody decides to crash out, we don't know what they going to post. And I'm sure the son has messages or maybe even recorded some phone calls where things got heated and some things were said. Those things most likely will come to the surface. Now, just before I switch topics, let me make sure it hasn't happened yet, because you never know. You never know. Some of these guys, they hop to it too quickly on social media because they want to jump in front of things, and when things get hot, they want to be able to try to jump on top of things. Pause. But yeah, nonetheless, it's always bad when you have the family feuding, especially when it has to do with mother father, mother son, or father son, vice versa, mother daughter, father daughter. When it's always the parent and the child fighting one another, it's always bad, man, because there's always two sides of the story. It's always the perspective, because a lot of the times the child doesn't understand a lot of the things that parent had to go through before they got to the point that they are now. And they think that things in their lives are going the same way as it did with their parents before they got here on this earth, or even during the times when they were young. You know what I'm saying? Those are things that I had to understand when I got older, you know what I'm saying? Especially with my parents and their situation, when my parents divorced. Of course, when you're a kid, you're like, why is this happening? Oh, somebody's at fault. Somebody did something. But then when you get older and start realizing what relationships are and how you go through certain shit, you start understanding, like, damn, this shit ain't what it cracked up to be. It ain't what people thought it was. This ain't the fairy tales that people drew it up to be. This ain't the Disney movies. These ain't no Nickelodeon, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no Hallmark shit. And people have been conditioned to feel a certain way when it comes to relationships and dealing with people, and not just the relationships of you know, romantic relationships, relationships with your family, relationships with your friends. You know what I'm saying? There's people right now that ain't cut off family members they need to cut off because they try to lead by this, oh, family first shit. Family first until you realize them niggas ain't putting you first. You steady looking out for these niggas. You still putting these niggas first, but they still stabbing you in the back. They still fucking you over doing dumb shit. Putting you in situations where you got to do extra or where you got to be, you know what I'm saying, jammed up in a situation you weren't even in because you still want to be associated to a nigga. Sometimes you got to love somebody from a distance. And it don't matter what it is, whether it's you as a child to your parents or whether it's the parents to the child. We see in both instances, you know what I'm saying? We saw the instance happen with Corey a couple weeks ago when it pertained to his daughter and how social media reacted to that. And now we seeing what's going on with Monique's son and how all that shit is playing out. Regardless, I feel like people should love people from a distance. If it's that bad, if it's like that, and you feel like you ain't got no real loyalty or no real love or real care from somebody, regardless if they family or friends or whatever the case may be, you got to learn to cut niggas off, man. Learn to cut niggas off. Now, to the lovely like section, man. This beautiful segment of the GMS show where we move to my like section so y'all can see the things that I liked and the things that made me laugh over the past few days. We have a situation with a rapper by the name of Yella Beezy. Yella Beezy was somewhere, I don't even know where this was. It might have been Texas, somewhere in Texas. I don't know. I think they said Dallas. This white boy right here with his hat turned to the side cosplaying what he thinks is a black man. He decided to run up on Yella Beezy and try to catch the fade real quick. But it didn't turn out the way that he thought it was going to turn out. And now he's going viral for all the wrong reasons. First of all, it's Black History Month. Take your white ass to Culver's, get you a butter burger, and shut your bitch ass up. While you over here trying to start some shit with a black man who's trying to find success in the entertainment industry and try to leave this street shit alone. You over here trying to provoke a nigga for a motherfucker you don't even know. Talking about some long live Osama. We don't even know you. He don't even know you. And you out here trying to prove something for no reason for the internet with your phone out. See, that's another thing I don't understand. You so hard, you so tough, but the first thing you doing is pulling your phone out. Watch what happened with this dude in Yella Beezy, man.
Come box. All you gotta do, come over. You see I'm solo? You see I'm solo? Come box. All you gotta do is come over, brother. Come box. That's how you gotta do it. Come box. I'm over here. Come on. We'll go over here right in the grass. I'm right here. So you can shoot? I'm naked. I'm naked. I'm naked. I'm right here. Come swing on me first. 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 See you. Come swing on me first. I see a gun in your pocket, cuz.
Hold up. Did this nigga ask you? Did he just say you're not gonna let me put my phone up? Why was your phone out in the first place, gangster? You so hard, you so ready to box. Why was your phone out in the first place? You talking about you ain't gonna let me put my phone up? No. Nigga, you should have been ready. Nigga, this is a street fight, motherfucker. How do you sit up there trying to, you ain't gonna let me put my phone up? No.
Come swing on me first.
Listen to him,
Come swing
man.
on me first. Come swing on me first. Come swing on me first. Come swing on me first. See you. Come swing on me first. I see the gun in your pocket, cuz. I see the gun in your pocket. Come swing. I see the gun in your pocket.
And you so gangster, you aiming the phone at his pocket, talking about, I see a gun in your pocket. This is why you little mayonnaise wiggers need to stay the fuck away from black business, man. Go do some shit over there with your cousins. Go to the trailer park and go figure out what's going on over there with your aunts and uncles. What the fuck is you doing over here trying to cosplay a nigga for? Get the fuck out of here with that.
Come swing. Look, got the gun in your pocket. Come swing, bro.
Boy, I see the gun in your pocket, boy.
Come swing.
I see the gun in your pocket.
Come swing.
Why you got a gun?
I'm right here, come swing.
Why you got a gun?
I'm right here, come swing.
You seen I'm naked.
I'm right here, come swing.
Why you got a gun?
You recording me, come swing.
Why you got a gun?
You recording me, come swing.
Why you got a gun?
You recording me, come swing.
Why you got a gun?
You recording me, come swing.
Why you got a gun?
You recording me, come swing.
Yeah, you see that? He ain't gonna box a white boy because he got a gun. As soon as I swing, you gonna up it.
And then they love to say that. See, he don't want to box a white boy. What the white boy shit got now all of a sudden you want to bring the white boy in there because you want to try to discredit this nigga like he ain't trying to run the fade with you because you a white boy. You went after him. What don't you understand, nigga? You went after him. He didn't come in, he wasn't looking for you. You weren't on his agenda. He didn't write you down in his calendar. You saw him, took your phone out, and now it's not going the way you want it to go, and now you trying to cop please.
As soon as I swing, you going up it. You scared of a white boy. That's why you got a gun. I'm naked.
And that's that racist shit. When that racist shit come out, because I know for a fact he got some niggas behind him that vouch for him and try to make him feel good about what he doing. And I know there's some black woman out there where he lived that'll stand behind his little bitch ass while he's sitting up there talking about this man is scared of a white boy. It's Black History Month. Are you out your rabbit ass mind? Listen to this nigga. Scared of what that is, that textbook racism coming. You cosplay a nigga all you want. You want to be a black man so bad, but when it comes down to it, when your back is against the wall, when your heart is beating and your hands is shaking, and all you can do is remember to be who you truly are, that racist Klansman always jumps out of you motherfuckers with a quickness.
You see me. You ain't naked. It's on you.
I'm in your face, nigga.
It's on
you. If you want to swing, boy. Swing. I'm going to knock your bitch ass out. Swing.
So why you got the gun?
Swing, boy.
So why you got the gun?
Yeah, put your camera down. Swing.
So why you got the gun?
Put your camera down. Swing.
Why you got the gun?
Put your camera down.
He ain't got the gun out. He wants you to swing. If it's in his pocket, it's in his pocket. Matter of fact, you at an advantage now. If you so hard, you so tough, you so ready to box, put the phone down. Get this nigga. The first thing I would have went for is the gun in his pocket. I wouldn't even waste the time trying to hit this nigga. I would have went straight for the gun in his pocket, threw that bitch, and start going in. I know that just sounds like a story and a thing, and it's so easier said than done. But nigga, you came there searching for a problem. He wasn't. So now you got to jump to it. At this point, you are now in the form of Batman. You came looking for the bullshit. You got to start executing your plan now. It ain't got to be he's scared of a white boy and this and that. No, man, you were tough just a few minutes ago, and now that you see that this nigga ain't playing, now it's, you got a gun, you got a gun, you got a gun.
So why you got the gun?
Now, he's going to go on to try to explain the situation. This is what has social media kind of in shambles, because this man, not only is he trying to cosplay a black man, now he feels validated to say nigga. Listen to this.
Man, look, I'm going to keep this shit short and sweet. I'm from the north. I fuck with Lil Melody. I fuck with all his people.
This nigga sound like that one Asian girl that was going viral talking about how she got an accent, talking about some cornbread. That's who he sound like. It be sounding so fucking goofy and so dumb when these niggas be trying to talk like that, knowing they don't talk like that, nigga. Oh my God, it's cringe, man. It just pisses me off, nigga. You know they trying way too hard. It's a mental illness. Just listen to him.
So when I seen Yella, 30-year-old bitch, he ran in his car. So here y'all start recording. Why you going to go get your gun? Why you scared of a white boy who clearly naked out here? I'm telling you, I'm naked out there, bitch. So what you scared of? Throw them bitches for a cub? What the fuck? Y'all pussy. I don't care about none of that shit y'all talking about. Blah, 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 you should have hit him more. You were police, blah, blah, blah. He got that gun because nobody wants to lose to a white boy, and that's the reality. You talking to a nigga that done did 6 years, and that ain't nothing to brag about at all. That's nothing to brag about.
Then why you bragging about it? Why you talking about the fact that you didn't actually put your hands up, you pussy ass bitch? Pussy ass white boy. Oh, you scared to fight a white boy. You scared. What does that even mean? Matter of fact, any nigga that's around you is a hoe ass nigga too. Because if they don't check that shit, you a bitch. Your mama raised a bitch. You got this little punk ass white boy sitting over here saying nigga. You know what's crazy to me? Them niggas were validated for some street shit. Oh, he was really in the field, or he was really in the streets doing this. How the fuck does that make you validated to say nigga? How the fuck does that make it right for you to have a mental illness to make you think that you a nigga and you're not? You're not black. You're not a nigga. You're not melanated. Nigga, you are as pale as the goddamn t-shirt you got on your back. Man, look.
But I seen how this shit go. Don't nobody want to lose to a white boy. Boy, I'm undefeated out this hoe. Ask about me any G4, G5 unit, any TDC unit. Boy, ask about me. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Y'all ain't no steppers. Y'all just internet.
Y'all just internet coming from a nigga that pulled his phone out during an altercation and was pointing it straight at the gun because you was scared like a little internet pussy ass bitch. Y'all just internet, says the nigga that got right back on the internet after he didn't do shit to try to cop please. Oh, y'all so internet, says the nigga that got back on the internet to say some more shit about, you know what, before I play that, it was very interesting because the guy who posted the video neglected to show that this happened.
Bro,
watch this.
Look, he got the gun on.
Boom.
Oh, you. Put your camera down,
What's up?
Put your camera down, swing.
What's up?
I'm gonna show you. Come on, swing. Bro,
He neglected to show the part where Yella Beezy actually fired off on his hoe ass. Do you think he put the camera down and got busy? Hell no. Nigga didn't bust a grape. Look.
He got the gun on.
Bah!
put your camera down, swing.
Oh, you.
Put your camera down, swing.
What's up?
Put your camera down, swing.
What's up?
I'm gonna show you. Come on, swing.
Nigga didn't do a damn thing. Didn't do a damn thing. Then wanted to hop back on the internet because he saw how people was mentioning the fact that he was saying niggas so freely. And this is what this white boy had to say, just full of mayo.
Man, prior to me even recording, you see we exchanging words. Caught him at Lifetime Fitness. I'm solo dolo. No gun on me. I told him let's box in the name of 3. Come on, let's get it. We in public. I'm not finna just drive shoot on him. I just got out of TDC. Fuck, I'm gonna go back for it. Let's box. Bro ran to his car, so I started recording. He grabbed his strap, wanted to act hard. But at the end of the day, boy, you just let a little white boy, even though I'm Arab, I'm not just white, press your ass.
Wait. Oh, now he Arab too. He said he want to hit y'all with a little bit of melanin. He tried to throw Arab in there. White people would try to attach themselves to any brown or black skin, any type of descendant, nigga. You ain't got no Arab in, nigga. You ain't got no A nothing. You got pure American in you, motherfucker. You not Arab. You are American. Pure white bread, Wonder Bread, all that, nigga. Pure mayo cauliflower, nigga, in your DNA, purely. You're not even a milk dud, nigga. You are a white chocolate-covered raisin, motherfucker.
Yes. You ain't do shit. You had a gun on you because you knew I was going to fuck your ass up. You knew it, so I'm not worried about what y'all say, police shit. You wasn't going to do nothing. He wasn't going to do nothing. That's why he had a gun. He would have boxed me as soon as I checked him. But
y'all just seen what I seen, right? While he sitting here talking, that nigga fired off on your ass. You didn't do shit. Look at you, man. That's what you really is. Look, take the brim away. Don't even look at the brim. Just look at this part. I ain't even got to say it. You know what he truly is. Talk about Arab, nigga. No, you not Arab. You are pure American. I ain't going to say it. You do the Kanye. I'm not going to say it. It was a Jewish Crip. Get the fuck out of here, little nigga. You ain't shit. Now, speaking of Kanye West, great segue. He went on Instagram and he talked about some shit that was going on with him, right? He put up his little, rant caption. People was talking about this. They said how Shaq made a post and delete. This is why I don't understand why people do this. We in the age of the internet. Everything that you post, somebody's gonna see it, especially when you are somebody with millions and millions and millions of followers and you somebody who pushes through the algorithms more than everybody. If they see it, they will screenshot it. It don't matter how long it was before you deleted it, it's going to be in the atmosphere. And that's what happened when Shaq decided to reply to Kanye. When Kanye posted this on his Instagram, he said, Dove Charney is my brother and me and my wife's business partner. When Jamie Salter and everyone else wouldn't take my calls, he let me sleep at his factory. Dove Charney, Jonah Hill, and John Raffman are 3 people who inspired my apology to the Jewish community and all the other shit. Shaq decided to post under there with a comment saying, who cares? Stop bitching and snitching. I know you saw me at the Super Bowl. I was waiting for you to say something smart. Man up. Nobody want to see you crying. Man up, little boy. Now, people wondering, what does that mean? Why did that happen? What was going on? Why was he ready to see Kanye at the Super Bowl? What type of venom, and why is Shaq on Kanye's head? What did Kanye do to Shaq? Is Shaq now doing the best impression of Uncle Ruckus without having to say that he's tired of you niggas? Is he trying to protect his Jewish brethren and the white people that now have Shaq's ass in hand? Because and I love Shaq. I love Shaq, man. I love Shaq. Shaq is one of the best player in my generation. I've always held Shaq in the best regard as an NBA player. There's no other dominant center in the world that came before or after Shaq, and I stand on it. Number 32, number 33, number 34, number all that shit, whatever it was. Shaq is the GOAT, and there is no taking away from what Shaq has done. But when I've seen some of his moves off the court and some of the ways that he's moved, it has made me disappointed. And it's not because of Kanye. It's because he be jumping to shit knowing damn well it's not that serious. It's had nothing to do with him. Whatever smoke, that's why he deleted it so fast, because then he'd be looking like, now you be looking like a hater. And I would hate that for Shaq. I would hate for Shaq to be out here looking like a hating ass nigga. Because I got that much love for Shaq. Cut it out, man. You too great for that, man. I hate when the GOAT start doing hoe ass shit for no reason, man. That's some hoe ass shit, man. Why you on this nigga page talking about stop bitching and you was gonna see him and all this other shit, nigga? You are 7'2", 300 something fucking pounds. What do you think Kanye was gonna do to you at Super Bowl? You better act your fucking size. What the fuck? What did you think that was? Intimidating, nigga? That's the worst matchup of all time, nigga. What you think was gonna happen, nigga? You was gonna step on that nigga. Stop it. Don't no big nigga get no points for bullying the small nigga he know he can whoop his ass. There's no points in that. Period. At all. Now, last but not least, I gotta show this fucking video, man. This shit made me laugh so hard. And trust me, I laughed after I found out nobody was injured. There were no injuries reported at all, so I can laugh about this. Now, if you haven't seen this, this is a video of a deputy misinterpreting the sound of an acorn striking his patrol vehicle as a gunshot. And when he thought that his patrol vehicle got hit by a gunshot, he fell to the ground. He falsely yelled he was hit and then proceeded to empty an entire clip towards an apartment building and a vehicle. If you don't believe me, if you think what I just said was bullshit, well, take a look.
Just fire!
This nigga got to rolling.
You know. I'm hit.
This nigga said he was hit.
What? I'm not. In the car.
Listen.
In the car. Oh.
This nigga said he was shot. Where? Who shot you? Why he lie that hard? Why did he lie that hard? Why you say he got shot, fam? Did one of them hot shells fall in the back of your jacket and you thought you got shot or some shit? What made you say you was hit? As a matter of fact, let's go back. Let me know if you hear an acorn hitting his car before he tumbled on the ground and lost his goddamn mind.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Where is this? Can somebody else hear the acorn? You know what? Let me turn the music off. Let me turn this background music off. Let's be completely silent. I'm even going to turn off my mic just so we can try to see if we can hear an acorn hit his vehicle for him to spaz out this crazy. I'm talking about you didn't hear a gunshot. You didn't see a muzzle flash. You just heard a nick of some sort and you lost your ever-loving mayonnaise mind. Listen up, man. I'm going to mute myself for a second. Let me know if you hear it. Was it right there? Right there?
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! You know. I'm hit!
This nigga said, whoa! What? Why are you yelling? And who hit you, dog? Dog. I'm so glad his body cam was on so we can hear his reaction.
I'm good. I feel weird, but I'm good.
You feel weird, but you're good? Please understand that they gave this man a badge and a gun and said, hey, man, go patrol the streets. I need y'all to understand something. They certified this man, gave him a badge and a gun, and told him, hey, man, get your ass on those streets and help protect them. And this nigga went on to do this.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Nigga said, I'm hit.
What? I'm not. I in the car. I ain't shot. What? I'm not. I in the. What? I'm not. I in the car. I ain't shot. Through the car. Oh.
How did this end, man? How did this end? Look at them out here traumatizing
Stay inside
people.
your house. Stay inside.
Traumatizing the public. Y'all want to know what happened from this situation? Let's see. Shout out to Gitchy, who had the information here. This was on November 12th, 2023. Says an incident involving Okaloosa. Is that how you say it? Okaloosa. I think that's how you say it. Okaloosa County Sheriff's deputies in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, led to the resignation of Deputy Jesse Hernandez following an officer-involved shooting. Responding to a disturbance involving Marquise Jackson, accused of grand theft auto and making threats, deputies apprehended Jackson after the victim reported his possession of firearms and a silencer. During the ongoing investigation, Hernandez mistakenly interpreted an acorn hitting the patrol car as a gunshot, resulting in both Hernandez and Sergeant Beth Roberts discharging their weapons into the vehicle with Jackson handcuffed inside. No injuries were reported, and subsequent investigations judged Hernandez's response as not objectively reasonable, leading to his resignation, while Roberts was exonerated. Interesting, right? Gotta love Florida. That's amazing, ain't it? This man heard an acorn hit his car and decided to unload the clip into the back of a police car that had a subject in it handcuffed. My question is, this is the details I want to know about this situation. This is probably what got him off, because I don't think they would have had him resign even after this dumbass incident. What probably had him resign was the fact that they did their investigation before they put him in handcuffs and put him in the back of the car. See, if they were responding to the victim who already tipped them off to say that this man had a weapon on him, a gun with a silencer, then my educated guess is that when they apprehended him and when they arrested him, that they searched him. And when they searched him, they either found the weapon that was in question or they didn't. Either way, they had to search him for a weapon. So somehow, some way, this nigga just started busting off shots after being handcuffed. Because if, first of all, they're not handcuffing him to the front, they handcuffing him in the back. He is a suspect in a situation that causes for them to be on high alert because somebody said he had a firearm. They are handcuffing him in the back. So after being searched and being handcuffed in the back, somehow an acorn almost was the deciding factor of that man's life. Holy shit. Gotta love police, right? Protect the blue. Back the blue. Back the blue. Fuck them niggas, man. It's Black History Month, man. I can't believe this shit. GMS fam, the Green Room. It's been a dope ass show once again, man. Shout out to the GMS fam, the Green Room, man. I'm gonna shout everybody out. Put a GMS in the chat right now. I'm shouting everybody out. Everybody. Put a GMS in the chat if you hear my voice. Hit that like button on your way out. Follow me on my socials. I follow everybody back. If you want to hit the Cash App and support the GMS show in a real way, because they will not monetize this page. I'm telling you, this channel will not get monetized. I'm doing this shit for the love and for the free, for real, for the people, for real. Don't let them other niggas lie to you. They monetize. They get super chats. They get all that shit. Don't let them niggas lie to y'all faces. Some of these niggas be lying to y'all. And I'm here to tell the truth. If you want to support for real, hit that Cash App. You see it. It's in the description below. You can share this channel. You can share this live. You can do all other sorts of things to support this channel as well. I believe in you. Shout out to the Do Better podcast, man. That's a good brother over there. Make sure y'all go subscribe to that man and go check out his content. He's been killing it over there, man. Another individual on this platform that I respect a whole lot, man. A whole lot, man. Shout out to Theo Coop and the Do Better podcast. CDT Beats is in the building, man. Team 642 is in the building. Trey 979, Glittery Bubbles is here. Booster Files is here. Arius Baby G is in the building. Shout out to my GMS fam that has pulled up expeditiously today, man. And if you coming in late, make sure you hit that replay, man. We had a lot to talk about. We had a lot to talk about, and we got through it. He said, I do it for the money. My nigga Theo on his Deion Sanders shit, nigga. He said, yes, sir. Don't forget to drink water, man. Don't forget to drink water. Oh, yeah, we on the road to 100K. Please believe that. Please believe that. GMS fam, the Green Room, it's been real. Go ahead and spark this up for the one time. If y'all got something, y'all like that motherfucker too. GMS fam, the Green Room, it's been real. I'm gonna see y'all next week. We out.